Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. So, we used console commands to enable our higher tiers of compression. So we can now research these. I'm assuming they'll work. And this will allow us to get to the singularity level. Quantum, some blokes named Bohr and Schrodinger talked about quantum, so we copied it once we finished reading their papers. And this will unlock, so it's 4, 16, this will be 64, and then this one, singularity. Einstein was on to black holes, singularities. Why not make it that tiny now? And so then we'll be able to fit 256 into one, which is pretty absurd. You know, I'm making a lot of these modules, so what could help me, and I think I already made one, yeah, is compact electronics assembling machines. Oh yeah, I already put one here. And you can see I can fit twice as many productivity modules. So instead of plus 120%, it's plus 240%, which is much higher. And we are having a little bit of a solder issue. So let's fix that. So that should help a little bit. This one should be one of the compact as well. So let's turn 4 electronics assembling machines into 1. And then we'll just replace that, and we'll replace the modules. And there we go. Easy bonus productivity. So you can imagine how broken this gets pretty quickly. The problem is 256 buildings is not actually easy to summon. Oh, no station supplying uranium ore. That's a problem. We don't want to run out of power again. That happened once, and it took me a hot second to restart it. Uranium is fine. I just need a beacon. And then we are good to go. There we go. Okay, our quantum building research is slow. Why is that? What are we short on? Short on blue science again. Now what's the holdup? Engines? Engines are not being crafted because iron gear... something's just broken. Okay, engines are right here. Huh. Somehow steel got on that line, which is probably one of these. But these aren't connected in any way. So I'm not sure how that happened. But regardless, we should just be able to run down here and pick up a few things. Let's see, we now want these and that. Now, can I compress labs, is the question. I assume so. Lab. Yep. Compact Lab 2s. Probably have more modules. So we should... I mean, we can definitely reduce... Oh, crap. I did the same thing last time. Here. Gosh, what is in my inventory? Okay, first of all, I need to automate those tier 2 buildings. There's a random logistics bot. There's all sorts of stuff that's actually important. And now there's all these different tiers of compressed buildings. That's just bothersome. I've got all these gears that I did ask for. Let's get rid of some random items. I can make new flare stacks if I need them. Alright, we're helping out a little bit here. There's just so many different items we need. Don't need that radar. Okay. Ooh, can you compress radar? You cannot. Interesting. Oh, wait. We don't have the highest tier of radar. I bet I can compress that one. Which we should research. We'll cancel the singularity for now. Oh yeah, that nice little lag spike. It's gotta unlock all those buildings. Not too bad. Okay, radars. Okay, we'll give you all our extra science. And no compressed radar. Okay, that's reasonable, I guess. That might be harder to code. Like, how would it go farther? Anyway, I'm wanting to make a lab 2 compact. So then, lab 2, I need to handcraft some more of these. 2, 2, 3, 4. And then, what do we got? More modules? Yeah, more modules. So that gets us more free science. So what I'd really like to do is get 1 mega lab. And power consumption wise, let's see. Lab 2. Is it the same as just quadruple? No, it's actually more. So that's 75. Quadruple that would be 300. So it's like it's multiplying by 5. Yeah, and then 375 times 5 would be 1500 plus... Actually, that's confusing. 188. Where does that come from? So if we hop into a calculator, 375 times 4 plus 375. Oh, that is 1875. Okay, so it's just 375 times 5. So the power needs go up multiplied by 5. You can see I've sort of begun mapping out our 1 million science per minute. We'll do more of that in a second. But what I'd really like is the nanite version of the lab. So, again, let me get rid of this, and then we need lab 2s. So we've got 4, 14, 15, this will be 16. Okay. Oops, I'm on the wrong one. Lab 2 compact. There we go. And then we want lab 2 nanite. Bam. And this should have, I assume, 12 module slots. Yeah, 4, 4, 4. Okay. So that'll get me some super... Oh my gosh, 123 megawatts. So this is where efficiency actually starts to kick in. I am absolutely fine using an entire beacon to save power rather than consume it. Gosh. I need better efficiency modules. I unfortunately haven't automated efficiency modules very well. And then the other thing I need to do, speed 80, 247. That might be enough. 414. That's probably enough. Okay. And then we want all of the inserters, because this is going to require a lot of speed. We're out of uranium and iron plate. Interesting. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Crap. So it turns out compressed labs only take compressed science. Okay. Well, I think that's still worth it. Now I just need the compressors. I don't know. We'll make 8 of them. And we need to compress each of these colors. And have a very limited output on channel 1. Don't tell me, yeah, these can't take modules. Override stack size. And then you're only gonna work if green science compressed is less than 4. Copy that here, except switch to red science compressed. Copy that here. No, I'm done. Need a compressor there. And then we'll copy that here. Where the other science is. Where's blue? Blue still isn't working. What is going on with engines? What the heck? We're just legit out of iron. Okay, something broke. Let's go find out what it was. Iron has stopped working. No sheet coils because we have no water. What? Really? I think it's this water, actually. Oh, well, wait, no, this water's still working. Okay. What seems to be the issue, officer? Oh, this one is from over here. And we just ran out of Omnite on channel 0. That's a bad thing, right? It's a really bad thing. No, we've got plenty of Omnite still. Maybe there's nowhere that's actually providing Omnite, now that I think about it. Woo! Almost died right there. Let's change this bad boy into a passive provider warehouse. And maybe that's all we need to do to fix this. Yeah, there it is. Pick it up. I guess channel 0 Omnite was more rare than I thought. That's not what I expected to break. Not that I generally expect things to break, but... Now, what if I make a compressed assembling machine? Or compact? I don't actually need only compressed recipes in those, right? Like, I can still make regular science, yeah, in a compressed building. So I could replace all 3 of these with one compressed building and then get even more free science. I mean, why wouldn't I? Probably probably shouldn't have given it all my stuff, but I wanted to jumpstart. Because iron is finally running again. Ooh, while we're at it, I could change iron to be a compact assembling machine. And there we go. Even at its absolute minimum crafting speed, at minus 80%, it still is very, very, very fast. And we have so much productivity now. And we actually can't handle this belt. There we go. Alright, that should help with the iron problem. So you can see with the kind of productivity that we can get now, it's kind of absurd in a good way. Let's see, this needs to be there. This needs to be military, compressed. This one's finally running again. So that needs to be blue science, compressed. Well, this will be running again once engines are going. Which again, the least I can do is make these green productivity. That'll help. There we go. Now they're running again. Sweet. Okay, and then the other colors of science, all the colors of the rainbow. We need some more greens. Go a little bit more speed. Upgrade that. Transmit some efficiency. So what I'm going to have to do soon is power boosting. Let's give full productivity to all those. And then we need a compressor for this one. And this is the logistics science packs, or sorry, utility. I always get that mixed up. This one is production. Get a compressor for that. That's on production. Now, why are these so short on chemical points? Oh, they were out of iron. I think was the issue there. And then pink packs are right here. Get a little bit more productivity going in those as well. And then bada bing, bada boom. And you are on the pink packs. Okay. So we are getting compressed packs of all colors. What I should do here is just extract all of those. I'll keep it on channel 0 at this point. I don't really care. So I can't just click. I have to actually find them. Fortunately, we get to 120 stacks per stack, so I really only want like 5 of each. Five of those. All right. Just getting our feet wet with the whole compression idea. All right. There we have it. Press packs. So then you can see that many of our research options. Oh, you know what? I think I'm dumb. Yep, I'm dumb. After all that work. There is an option to set a certain compression level, but I set it so that I can't access those. Dang, that is unfortunate. Essentially, the versions of researches that use the compressed packs have to be a certain expensiveness first. And I think I disabled those. So, we're going to need to work on crystallonics and solar. But for now, I just need regular lab 2s. And I need them back, unfortunately. Yeah, I really need efficiency module 8s. These efficiency module 2s suck. They can't overpower all of the productivities and everything. Okay, so once I have all these, that will be nice. And I'm sad because I broke the other setup that was working just fine. Okay, honestly, 3 is fine. But we have to set it up yet again. Okay, automation, transport, military, chemical, logistic. Oh, I keep forgetting I can hit E, production and utility, and that needs to be channel 1. Right? I thought it was channel 1. Sure is. Oh, what is going on here? Just over delivery. Let's cancel this. Let's have a compressor here. It will unload. No, don't compress rails. What? Gosh, don't want that. I want you to uncompress these. Now, what's interesting is these can't be sped up by the speed beacons. I would have thought they could be. So we'll just unload all the compressed stuff into here. And that will slowly uncompress. Okay, that should work. And now we gotta feed the regular science back in. Well, this was a journey. Journey of discovery where I was wrong about things multiple times in a row. Always a good time. Alright. Finally, we're ready. Okay, so we want solar. That's probably the first thing I should look at. We're going to want a lot of crystal solar panel, tier 4, size 3, compressed to the maximum. Because, well, that's how we'll get the end game energy we need. So let's just look for a minute at the amount we're going to need of science. So we want to produce a million science, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 per minute. So divided by 60, and then a stack is 200. So this is a million science per minute that we've got set up here. Space science is interesting. We're going to need some singularity compressors just to compress the space science, because as far as I could tell, at least dinking around in Hellmod, you can't get compressed space science because the way you get it is from rocket launches, right? And so the game gets very confused because there's really only one product, which is the satellite launch, and that does not return compressed science. So we're going to need to do a lot of satellite launches. Now we can do a singularity rocket silo, which is very nice, which will allow us to be much more productive on those rocket launches. In fact, how productive are we talking? From 166,000 to only 33,000. Okay, that's a much better number. But yeah, you can see that that's going to be a significant amount of pieces and rocket silos. And I don't even know, like, what's the maximum amount? We might need more than this, because how long does a rocket launch take? So I'll need to look up, maybe you guys know, how much space science can I get from a rocket silo if it's running full time? Because if it, wait, why does that say 10 million per minute? Do I have the wrong number? 5,000 times 200 is 1 million. Oh, a stack of space science is 1,000 science. Aha. Okay, so we actually need, oops, to divide this by 10. Okay. Well, that's a little more reasonable. But again, we might need more than that if they're launching constantly. But this is really all we need. So it's not all that crazy, and we'll just have to boil it down to the component metals and stuff like that. I'm assuming singularity machines here, and I have beacons selected such that they reduce power usage as much as possible. So if we look in here, we can see the energy is at minus 80%, which it can't go any further. Speed is also actually maxed out, and so we're probably not even going to need singularity beacons, to be honest. I can probably use just the 16x or the 64x beacons. But regardless, we are going to have, because these singularity beacons have 150 slots, which is kind of crazy. So that's that with maximum productivity. So we only need 12 stacks of copper a second for the bread science. Not as crazy as it sounds, you know, and then once we put the recipe in for that, which will be the sheet coil, you know, and again, we'll use these singularity machines, and then we'll do full productivity on that, and then it's like, wow, I don't actually need as much as I thought. Because multiple layers of, how much productivity is this? 7x. You know, 2 layers of that gets me 49x items, and then, you know, 343x items. I know that because 343 Guilty Spark is 7 cubed. Anyway, so we're not going to need a lot of copper ore. In fact, I may skip the whole coolant piece and just go for regular, you know, this version. And it's kind of annoying because then we have to make like compressed molten copper with compressed ingots. Which again, for simplicity, because we'll have a lot of productivity, it's probably easier to go with some of the simpler recipes. Not that one. This is going to come from compressed. Yeah, there we go, that one. And this one can have modules. So there you go. So we only need 0.13 stacks, although the stacks are 500. But you can see how the compounding effects of productivity are going to make this not ultra expensive, except on certain things where there's not very many steps that I can use productivity. In any case, I want to work towards solar. So let's just start researching. I want to work towards this one. So I'm just gonna hit up all the researches I need for that. And we'll drop a few more speed modules here. Speed that up a bit. Oh, we're short on power? Are you serious? Oh, that's not good. What's going on with that? All running. Oh, low temperature. They must have just fired back up recently. Because these are still at low temperature out here. Yeah, they're heating up. Okay. We should see that increase. And now we're stuck without green science. Aha. So let's help out a little bit here. And change these to green boys. Get some better modules in them. Oh, we're still compressing, huh? Oh, it's because they go to so many stacks in the... Let me just turn these off. Just costing myself a lot of science here. Turn that one off. Let's see, I already got that one, this one, and this one. Yeah, see, that's 13 stacks right there. Let's try going the other direction for a change, why don't we? Aha. How the turntables. Unpack those 4. You unpack. These 11. Now why is there not a pickup on channel 1? Oh, what the heck? I broke something. There's plenty of available robots. We have a request. There's plenty of storage. Right here. On channel 1. But the bots aren't picking it up. Channel 1 has both of those in it. Oh, it's full. I see the problem. I see the problem. Okay. I didn't quite anticipate that problem. There we go. Okay, well, we're got that out of the way. So what we want are solar panels. Wait, where are they? Are they called solar something? There they are. So we want the highest tier. This one? Singularity crystal solar panel tier 4 size 3. Alright, that's what we want. Thought I hit record on that. So solar. Continuing down the road here. There we go. Okay, so let's say we want one of those second, which we probably won't, because that's pretty insane. So the way that we make quantum tier 4 size 1 is with nanite tier 4 size 1, and that is with compact, and that is with regular, yep, and then regular is made how? Looks like this is how we make it. No productivity on any of those steps. And then crystal solar panel tier 3 size 1. Tier 2 size 1. Tier 1 size 1. There we go. Okay, so it's a nice and even recipe, which makes me happy. We're going to need cobalt, silicon, lead, and iron crystals in huge amounts. Steel in huge amounts, omnicium in huge amounts. Oscillocrystallonics, and then crystal panels. Crystal panels are made one way. No, so we need copper and iron crystals for that. Oscillocrystallonics are made with a few different things, most of which I don't understand. Let's just imagine we can get to tier 4 with these. The more productivity, the better. Shattered Omnine. Pseudo-liquid amorphous crystal. Looks like we gotta research that. I think I saw it called plaque. Yeah. We'll research that. Now we're missing military science. Oh, there's a lot of stacks of it right here. But why are grenades not rolling? We still experiencing iron shortage? We are. Now what? Why do things keep breaking? This is where I start to pull my hair out. Why is this not running? Because our fuel stopped? Why did our fuel stop? This has been running forever. Oh. It's still working, it's just not enough fuel. That's funny. Oh, it's because of the speed beacons that some of these are being affected by. That increases their fuel burning rate, too. Wow. Who would have thought? Okay, let's try green. Can't do productive, but that'll speed things up a lot. Okay, that should help. Anyway, back to whatever it is I was doing. Oh yes, plaque. So we need for pseudo-liquid amorphous crystal, it looks like that's just Omnine. Do the best one, which is 1.9K. Looks like we can get some modules. I'm gonna assume compact level of compression. I think that's the best for me. So the blue with the little yellow compact ore crusher. I'm gonna go with that. And then this one, I don't know what's in all the different tiers, but it would be nice to have the nanite one. Or I mean the just the Mark 8. But that's probably a lot of research away. Let's see. Crystal, tungsten, nitinol, oscillocrystal onyx, omniframe, ceramic pipe, omniframe. Maybe it's not too crazy. We're almost there in terms of these researches, though those are expensive. Okay, anyway, so I'll just assume tier 4 for now. And then tier 4. Let me create the tier 8 clickables. So that's just easier to click on these. Or, okay, can't do productivity on that one. Okay, so we still need these oscillocrystals, which are from impure crystal rods and omnilgium. Omnilgium is the correct pronunciation there. Oh, more shattered omnine and pseudo liquid amorphous crystal. So put that down there. And then lead ore. Interesting. Wouldn't have anticipated lead ore being an ingredient in anything. Then omnilgium. More plaque. Okay. Fragmented copper crystals. Iron crystals. Okay, fair enough. And then basic crystallonics, which are crystal rods and basic crystal structure. That's tin crystals. And that's omnine. Geez, okay. So large amounts of omnine, which comes from that recipe. Compact assembling machine. To play on that. See if everything can have some productivity. At least at the higher tiers they can. This is a very large amount for a single singularity crystal panel. Solar panel, singularity. How much power does it even produce? So 16 kilowatts to 0.09 megawatts. Ah, well that's good. Wait. Something's off there. 16 kilowatts shouldn't go to 1.1 megawatts. That feels strange. Which then goes to 5, which then goes to 27, which then goes to 136. Those steps all feel normal, but the initial compression tier doesn't. Wonder why. But we want singularity solar size 4. Crystal solar panel. It's not even showing up here, is it? Or am I missing it? Tier 4 size 3 singularity. It's not here. Huh. That's weird. Well, singularity crystal. Hmm. Well, either way, even just these guys provide a huge amount. Oh, wait, this isn't size 3. This is all to make just one of the size 1s. For some reason, Helmod thought that... I actually know what Helmod thought. Solar panel. What's going on here? Sorry, guys, we're not getting a ton of stuff done in this episode. That's okay. Crystal solar panel. There. So the one we want is this one. Singularity crystal solar panel, tier 4, size 3. But that says it only requires 4 quantum crystal solar panel, tier 4, size 1s, which sounds incorrect. Because you should need 9 of the size 1s to make the size 3. Whatever. It's not actually a big deal. Regardless, you can see the massive amounts of resources that go into making just a single one of these ultimate panels, and a single one of these actually gets us how much power? 136 megawatts. That's it. I mean, that's a lot, don't get me wrong, for free from solar, but it's not as much as it sounds like. And we're gonna need accumulators. Probably the high capacity accumulators. Which requires quantum, nanite, compact, high capacity accumulator. So that's just iron and batteries, thankfully. But man, this is intense. So the Omnine shards will also come from Omnine. And all this other stuff. It's just a lot of it. 8,000 steel plates, 12,000 omnicium. Got these different kinds of crystals, which is annoying, in massive quantities. And you can't get any productivity on these. Like a tin crystal, you know, all these steps. None of these can use productivity. So, yeah, I mean, that's a lot of ore. We might need to actually set up a much more robust ore plus crystals plus other ores. I mean, we might need to do a better job to be able to work towards the end game. I don't know. Yeah, let's keep planning on Helmod, and I'll just call this a Helmod planning episode because I don't think we're actually going to get anything done. Sorry, guys. What I do want to look at, I'm going to take these away because those are kind of distractions. I want to boil it all down as much as I can. That's going to take a lot of clicks, isn't it? I think so. I sure think it is. So we'll get things into compressed metals first. That. break this down into the metals. Okay. You know, productivity coming in clutch yet again. It's like, oh, to make 8 stacks of compressed express transport belts, you only need 3.6 stacks of iron. That's a nice deal. And we're gonna have to do that with every single thing. That's a lot. Let's go with the filter inserters. So those are the same story. Those should actually be part of the same track. Pressed, filter. Let's see, which one is it that I'm going for? It's not there. It's express filter inserter. What? Why are only the green ones showing up? What's it called? Compressed express filter inserter. Why is that not showing up in Helmut? Is it about the names? There it is. Compressed. Oh, but we need compressed. Does that show hidden player crafting? Let's see. These are hard to find. Eyes. What was it? Compressed express filter inserter. I think that's what we want, right? Yes, thank goodness. Okay. So there we gotta boil things down even further to initial components. Steel should go up a little bit. Let's see, what else? No, that's all basic components. So there we go. It's just crazy. Okay. Continuing down the list, there's a lot left. Rocket fuel, rocket engine. Let's do the low density structure. That's pretty easy. Oh, we can't do productivity? We can, there we go. So that helps. Just a bit. Make sure we got productivity on all these that can take it. Okay, heat shielding. Let's throw that in the same one as this one. Heat shielding. But we want compressed. Don't we? Oh, no, interesting. Okay, so the space science things are not compressed. Right. I see. Okay. I get it now. So we also need low density structure. Non-compressed. Okay, what's it called if not low density structure? Why is it so hard to find things? Structure. Okay, now it's only showing me the compressed version. That's very confusing. It's like Hellmod has lost its marbles. There it is. Low density structure. Okay. There we go. Because we're doing both of those. But I'm gonna want to be... You know what? I should just get this by compressing. Yeah, let's do it that way. So wrong one, though. I want the uncompressed. There we go. Yeah. Oh, we'll just use the compressors. Okay. Then let's take a look at rocket fuel. So, compressed rocket fuel. Oh, right. We're not doing compressed rocket fuel. Just regular rocket fuel. At least for now. Oh my gosh. Well, we're definitely going to need as many productivity modules as we can get here. Rocket oxidizer capsule can be made from nitric acid, dinitrogen tetroxide gas, and rocket fuel capsule. Also crazy stuff. Part of me, because of the amounts of these fluids, doesn't want to use non-compressed versions. I think I'd rather make the compressed versions of these. Are you guys seeing the amount of power that's required here? This, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. Potentially. Maybe these singularity buildings are actually worse news than I think they are. Maybe I need to work my way up. I think I might be jumping too far into the deep end. Like maybe I should try to build just a regular end game Bob's Angels base first. That can just do maybe 1,000 science per minute, and then slowly work my way towards singularity stuff, because this is potentially too much. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this. In any case, these require much smaller amounts of liquid, which I think I can handle. But, whew, yeah, I'm getting a little overwhelmed, I think. This is maybe too much. Too much. We're looking at 2 terawatts currently. And even with those crystal solar panels. Let's see. 10 of these is a gigawatt. So 10,000 of these is the terawatt. And these are very expensive. So I think new plan is kind of finish out research, beat the game, make things more efficient without doing too much compression stuff. And I am going to need to upgrade power again. So we need to finish out the nuclear fuel options. I need to get to deuterium based. Let's see, what all do I need to research for this? Water treatment 4. And let's work towards deuterium nuclear power. And we'll make still a normal-ish nuclear power that way. And we'll work towards that. And then we'll work towards launching a rocket or 2 or 5 to get some space science. And then we can slowly start thinking about what it might look like to make a larger scale base, because I think 1 million science per minute is a lot harder than I thought it was. So, because I mean, if you think about it, it's 10,000 times what I've got set up right now. Right now I have like about 100 science a minute set up for most of my stuff. And I don't even know if I could even run that at full time. Oh, here's a place I can get some more productivity. More Omnicium. So yeah, I mean, I haven't even put prod module 8s in a lot of things yet, which I still can. So yeah, I think I'm going to take half a step back. I bit off more than I could chew trying to jump straight into that kind of stuff. I should make my copper more productive too, but I think I'm going to take a step back, go back to Bob's Angels stuff. I got excited by the compression, but it's still a bit too expensive. You know, something I wasn't even mentioning is that all of the... Oh my gosh. There's no undo button. I just accidentally hit the delete button on the entire block of science. Oh well, that one's actually not that hard to rebuild. Anyway, what I was going to say, because I was trying to click on that, there should be an option to confirm deleting. I've never really thought about that before now, but holy crap, that should not happen on accident. I don't think there's an option for that. But these are 256 each. So we're talking like tens of thousands of assembling machines even needed, which is pretty crazy. So I think I'm gonna hold off a bit on that level of stuff. And we'll work on these deuterium fusion-based power systems next, so we can make sure to have plenty of power, and then we'll maybe just work on improving productivity around the base, improving our bots. I think we'll work towards tier 4 bots with the little radio isotope generators that never run out of power. And then we'll slowly start revamping the base from there. So, yeah, this was a little bit of a planning episode, a little bit of random stuff, but thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.